Alright. Hey. Fuck. Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Small Member Squad podcast. As you know, it's your boy, as always, Young Left. Here just chilling. And my co-host Austin, Egg Platinum,
Howdy,
the
gamers.
man himself. Now this is another week where I have to record it and upload. Also,
Okay.
I should apologize for the audio shit this week. Or this last fucking episode because I got lazy and I didn't want to decompress the files because I wanted to stream and I couldn't do both at the same time because doing one just takes all my CPU usage and shit.
Yeah,
So
he has a Ryzen 3, third gen Ryzen 3.
yeah, so and then I was like, okay, I'll just do it after the stream. And then I passed out till like 8 o'clock or some shit. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I guess I'll just do it the next day.
We should start a Ryzen 3 fan club.
Hey man, they're
Uh,
pretty
hey,
good.
You two keep
You
your
can
Ryzen
keep
3s.
your
Last night we
Ryzen
keep the
3s
Ryzen 7s.
Anyway, also joining us again is Ozzy.
Ozzy.
He's he might show up way more because some people don't. I'm not gonna name names, but I'm just gonna say that. Yeah. True. Yeah. Dude, he doesn't listen to this. It's fine. It's cool.
Dude, I found out why he wasn't responding to Snapchat. I think I've told it on the podcast before. Man just deleted Snapchat, didn't tell anyone.
No, you didn't say
Oh,
that at
really?
all. No, what?
I
Okay.
didn't talk to that guy in
Yeah,
like fucking 4 months, dude.
We didn't have
been a while,
any
too.
work meetings or anything for a while, so I didn't see him for a very long time, like a whole month or something. And then we had a work meeting. I was like, "Hey Luke, how come you never like check out any of my messages? Like look at this." And I opened Snapchat and I just scrolled. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I deleted Snap." I'm like, "Didn't
Okay.
tell anyone?"
Bruh.
Like just message me on Discord.
Did you wait? So does he even still want to do the podcast?
I don't
That's
even know, but
that's a legit
whenever he
$1 million
does,
question.
Like,
he always wants to record at 11.
yeah, I
and
know. It
I
sucks.
feel
At
nine-
night?
Yeah.
9
No,
o'clock record.
no. We
Yeah.
used to, we're talking like literally when we used to do this back with Luke and shit. We had to schedule a shit like at either 12 or 11 o'clock at night. So getting guests on was just a fucking pain.
Oh my god.
It was terrible. Like when we got Daycatcher on, it was like 11:30 when we started recording.
Oof.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
it's not just me that's a special guest, eh?
oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He gets so
We
far
also
in the
got
damn it.
Mr. Man in the dark corner over there with a black shirt on. All you can see is this floating head. He's Brad. Hi.
Hello there.
What's your
Yeah.
Brad, I forgot what your do you still even are you planning on streaming on Twitch again?
I did a little bit for a while, at least for like 2 days, and then I just kind of jumped off again.
I know
Once,
I came into chat one of
right-
the days. I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And then you just
No, I mean,
you're like, "Oh, hi," and then didn't say anything.
Hey man, look,
Dude.
sometimes it be
So-
like that. I'll be honest. Sometimes.
I'll be honest, yeah, because I only got one screen, dude. I mean, getting my iPad's out kind of rough
Oh.
sometimes.
I mean, Zach just has his chat open on his phone off to the side all the time.
Yeah, it's really fucking scuffed, but it works. So you know what? I'll
But,
fucking take it.
No,
Hey,
once
with
I move
OBS
out-
Streamlabs and like the remote macros and stuff you can do with from your
Yeah.
phone, it's pretty cool.
Okay, I'll admit some
Yeah.
stuff is unique, but still.
Yeah.
You can also use it with the tablet.
Yeah,
so that's what-
I actually have
That's why I
that
use
set
the
up.
iPad.
It's funny
Because
enough.
Big Boy
Yeah.
10.5.
Yeah. I have my phone
gave,
just for chat, and then I can switch between my screens and shit with the iPad, and that's the only, or
Yeah.
the tablet that Austin had given me. That's the only thing that I use it for.
I gave Zach a Tab S5e because I just had a spare one
Oh.
sitting in a drawer. Because I was like,
Right, that's what
uses
I'm saying.
So I'm just like, all right, Zach, here you go. Gave him that in the stand, so now he just uses it as a stream deck.
Yeah.
No, I plan to be streaming more once I get into our own apartment, because that way I'll actually have a legitimate desk and I'll have a dual monitor set up. So I have like a basic 1080p off to the side and my nice HP Omen for streaming.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I gave up on streaming because everyone else is streaming and it's a completely lost cause for a newbie.
It's
Okay,
true.
so get this.
Real
After
hard.
3 days after I left the last stream, I had 3 more people follow me on Twitch.
Yeah, hell yeah. Dude,
I don't know how or why.
that shit just
I am
adds
gaining
up.
a lot
it's
more
a good-
traction on YouTube than I ever have on Twitch.
Well, here's the
I'll be
thing.
honest, I'm
Here's the
kinda
thing,
dumb.
though, Ozzy, is that if you upgrade your PC from your Ryzen 3, you can stream and record at the same time, and then you can just edit and upload the video to YouTube.
Yeah,
I mean, I can
Yeah,
already do that.
yeah,
It's not a problem.
yeah. I was gonna say we
Just
can
needs more
already
time.
do that, Austin. What do you mean? You're talking
Yeah.
about
Well,
like
I don't know.
Every time
I
I've
thought
streamed,
that
I've
Ozzy wasn't doing it.
No, every time I've streamed, I've recorded
Yeah.
every time I've streamed, I've recorded
Yeah.
on OBS Studio as well as OBS
Yeah,
Streamlabs.
I get that.
Oh, you don't just use the stream and record on Streamlabs?
So I use Streamlabs to stream, and then I use OBS Studio to record.
I'm sorry you use OBS Studio at all. That shit fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, honestly,
It's-
that's what I learned to use like 4 years ago. So
Yeah.
that's what I was used to when I downloaded it. I didn't have any idea that Streamlabs existed when I first
I mean, is
got
there
into
really
streaming.
anything is there really anything that you have to do other than just hit start recording?
I mean, you have to set up your screen space. I have 3 monitors, so you have to select
Yeah.
which one you want to record.
Yeah,
But other
there's-
than that, no, not really.
Yeah.
there's a good amount, like especially with there's some dumb shit with it. Like when we used to run some Smash tournaments, we'd all run it off OBS and shit, and like the dude that had set it up, one of my mad homies, my boy Keanu, just had this scuffed ass scoreboard set up that like would increase like different. Just had like the most scuffed shit, but only he knew it, and I came to learn it at some point too. But like, dude, I hated updating it. I was like, man, why do you gotta be so scuffed,
Well,
bro?
So my setup is a little complex, but when I am in slobs, I can hit the just hit the record button and it will record it won't record my music,
Stop.
but it will record the game and all everything else, and won't record it won't record my webcam or any overlays that I have or anything like that. I like it.
I think you set that shit up for me, and I just don't use it.
Yep.
Mostly because I still don't even know. Well, because, alright, let me be honest. Originally, when Austin had set up my audio and shit, it was just fucked. Like, the first stream that I did, they couldn't hear me through one of the fucking, just devices. So I had to go fucking fix that. I'm pretty sure it works, like, fine now. I just haven't tested it since. I'm just
Yeah, no, it
lazy.
doesn't work at all. I
biggest
just want to
thing
read off
about
your
it
lips.
is that voice meter. I'm pretty sure that everyone here
Yeah.
uses it off of my recommendation. It's a very, I feel, intimidating user face if you don't know what you're looking at.
Yeah, the first time I ever streamed, Austin came on as a viewer, and he's like, "Dude, your shit's all fucked up."
Yeah. It's really complex to set up, but once you get it set up, it's really nice.
Yeah, I mean...
It is super nice.
Yeah.
Like the fact that I can like do shit back here. You guys can't hear it, but as soon as I get close to the microphone or talk loud enough, you guys can hear it. That's
Yeah,
great because I have a
true.
really clicky keyboard because I have like blue
Yeah.
keys in my fucking keyboard.
I don't know what I got.
What Do you know what keyboard you have?
Yeah, it's the Corsair K65 Lux.
Oh, gross, Corsair.
Those are red switches.
Why does everyone hate on Corsair? Please tell me.
Yeah, that's
I like
an
their
interesting thing.
cases. I like their all-in-ones. I like their
but their
RAM.
peripherals
Oh wait, they have
specifically-
Their
all-in-ones?
peripherals just aren't
Yeah, they
that
do.
great. I'll be honest.
I'm not a fan of. I pretty much just use SteelSeries everything.
I
Well,
mean,
yeah,
I
I
don't
know that,
really.
but
I
like,
can't really.
yeah, that's
I
kind of
can't
an
really
obvious thing.
contribute to the comp.
but that doesn't mean you
like-
have something against all other brands.
Yeah.
except for Razer. Fuck Razer.
That I
Yeah,
agree.
well.
Fuck Razer, dude.
Okay, the laptops are okay. They're just extremely
Yeah.
overpriced.
They're fucking hella overpriced, dude. Holy.
Yeah.
I'm using
Oh.
a Razer
Ooh, I like
keyboard.
the-
Oh god.
I like the.
Oh no.
Corsair one looks.
I had one Razer mouse. It was the
It
fucking
is.
huge
It's really
like
nice. It's all AIO basically.
You guys would all hate my setup, honestly.
You'd look at mine
My
and laugh
for my
because it looks like a potato.
peripherals. I have a Razer Ornata Chroma keyboard and a Mad Catz Rat 3 mouse.
fuck yeah.
Go,
Hell
Mad
yeah.
And honestly, don't hate on Mad Catz because it's been a fucking fantastic mouse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I use the
You've had
K65
that thing
Lux,
forever.
and then my mouse is the G502 Hero.
It's a really good mouse.
Yeah, Logitech's
Yeah.
really good as well.
I used to have the G933, but the mic started dropping out really bad.
Sure. Yeah, I plan on picking up the G Pro wirelesses here soon at some point.
Those
Heck
I've heard are
yeah.
good.
Yeah, they're really
Mm.
fucking nice. But it
I
would
don't really use but like the thing I feel
Oh,
that's
yeah, like what I
lacking
got.
is that like a really good headset mic is shit.
yeah, like that'd
Okay,
be-
but what about Mod Mic? I've been looking into them.
I don't even know what the
I haven't
fuck
really
that is.
done too much on Mod Mic. It's just
I-
it's a standalone microphone.
I
That's
used
all
to know
it is.
about it a while back, and I've always thought it was kind of decent, but I haven't
The
followed up with
problem
them for a
with
long
it
time.
is that you're limited to an analog signal by using the 3.5 millimeter. If
Well, they have
put,
a
like,
Mod Mic wireless now.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, wireless mics aren't really that good either.
The reason I've been looking into it is because this mic, the one on my headset, doesn't actually work because my cat ate my cord somewhere.
Yeah,
You too.
So I've been looking into Mod Mic wireless because that's it. I mean, everyone that reviews it says it's actually pretty decent.
Do you
I
like
mean-
my
Aside from
wireless
like
microphone?
the like latency issues, not latency, but like general Bluetooth issues with disconnection and stuff.
mm,
But like every Bluetooth device to ever exist,
yeah.
it's pretty good.
Though I can say like I got a new Wi-Fi adapter for my card. My PC.
My card,
that has
just
Bluetooth in
specifically for my
My
graphics
card.
card.
So I can use my Xbox controllers wirelessly, and they work really good. Like I don't know if it's the adapter or if it's the controller.
I can get better FPS.
I thought you just downloaded that.
I download more RAM.
Download better FPS.
Download more RAM.com.
Yeah, here. Let me
Yeah.
download my 3090 image so I can update my 1080.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Imagine if it's just an update.
That's how that works. Yeah, that'd be cracked then. That would mean I'd own two 2090s. That'd be pog, bro.
2090.
Or
Damn, you're living on
3090.
3090.
Yeah, sorry. I forgot the 3090s
Okay.
exist.
Does anybody know? Can any of the 3 Series go in SLI?
I would
So
assume
the 3060 Ti 7080 cannot. I know that the 90s can, and I only know this
Yeah,
because
the
my
90s
boss bought
can.
$13,000 worth of graphics cards. He has two 3090 founders.
MSRP or like
No,
ordered
scalper
them off
priced.
eBay?
Oh,
Oh my god.
Yeah, he did that.
No.
But he's got two 3090 founders, two 3090 EVGA spec, and 2 EVGA spec 3070s. The
And you
90s
got
are the
two
only ones I've
founders as
seen.
well. That's actually pretty
He has
sick.
2. Yeah.
Okay, let
And
me
then-
ask you a follow-up question to that. What
Okay.
the fuck is the point to that?
He's
Well,
mining
so-
Ethereum
I,
right now.
I was gonna say, yeah, if
That's
you're
the only reason why he
okay.
has it.
yeah, if you're
Okay.
fucking
He
mining,
makes
That is a good reason.
The only other way that you would need to have that much is if you're doing high level physics simulations.
or
like video, high-level
artificial
or
intelligence
or just
anything.
like some fucking high end folk. I don't know, some dumb shit.
But
I wanna run 4 3090s and
you don't need
SLI
that.
for
You can't.
playing Overwatch.
Oh, dude,
I think the most I've seen them do is 3.
Oh man, dude, I love the motherfuckers that like order a PC from Ironside. It's be all like, yeah, I'm getting like 2 like 2090s, like fucking a Threadripper, liquid cooled, and I'm just gonna use it for Minecraft. Like, god damn, man.
No,
I mean,
Get a Raspberry Pi, it'll be fine.
okay, to be perfectly honest,
No, you
you
can't.
can mod Minecraft to be like 4K and
Yeah, but
ray
it still won't
trace
even
and all
use the
this
other
crap
graphics card.
that would suck the shit out of your
Okay,
graphics card.
So, Ozzy,
not
just one
not to
thing.
that level though.
A 2nd Gen i5 can still run Minecraft okay.
Well, yeah, it's a fairly accessible game. It's
Yeah.
optimized for a lot of
It
shit.
was just like so
Like
My
cringe
potato.
to
brother's
see
4th
that.
gen i5 can play mod packs that have like 200 mods and run fine. And he's running on like a 4th gen i5 with an RX 570.
Football or PC.
God damn.
I've been getting a lot into emulation recently. I don't like a lot of new games.
Yeah?
See,
Yeah.
I did that with my laptop and my Raspberry Pi.
That's a good thing to do
I
with
have
your
a Pi
Raspberry
set up
Pi.
for it.
It's actually
The thing
sick.
is, with a lot of emulation, you can achieve amazing results on a PC.
Oh,
And
100%.
absolutely incredible. 4K graphics. You can
Well, yeah, I
fucking
mean-
ray trace it if you want to.
I mean, hey, look at this. Apple already did that with their newest computers.
That's true.
I'm really sad
Ozzy's
that
just
I can't.
thinking
There's one game that I want to play from the PS2 on emulation.
I know what you're gonna
And
say.
The port for it is just not good at all. It's Champions Return to
Dub.
Arms.
Yes. It is
Love
such
that
a good game. Champions of Norath and Champions of Return to Arms are both fantastic games. Completely
No.
underrated, and they have absolutely no exposure in the gaming realm at all.
Hey, look, I'm just
What are
gonna
you
be.
trying to...
Look, I'm just saying, Gauntlet Legends was a way better game. Gauntlet Legends was way cooler.
have you played Champions?
Yeah, I
Return to
watched
Arms
Austin
and-
and Ian
Yes, you know.
play it.
He watched.
Us-
Yeah, I brought my PS2 over to my friend Ian's house and we set it up in his living room. PS floor on the ground because the cables aren't long enough.
yeah.
Oh.
It just reminded me of a shitty Gauntlet Legends, and I'm like, damn. I just wish I was playing
For
Gauntlet
real,
Legends.
the Champions game was so good though.
But the port for it for emulation is dog shit.
Is it?
Like I can't run it on my PC.
When you have 2 PCs, but you can't emulate a
Alright.
fucking 30-year-old game.
PS2.
I want to try it now.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
maybe it's just I don't have it configured.
also,
right,
I
and
think you
it's
don't
like
have your
that.
fucking, your PS, because the PS emulators are actually kind of wonky. At least,
So, what are you emulating on? Is it your PC or is it a Raspberry Pi or what is it?
It's PC for the because it's a PS2 game. Yeah,
Are you doing
I would
the-
need to run it on a PC?
Are you doing the PCSX2 emulator?
Yeah.
So, I think there's a couple different ways you can work around it. I think there's like a BIOS thing you can work with.
yeah, that's
They make different
also
versions of
did
them.
that. I manually changed the BIOS like what everyone said online, and the game ran better, but it still only ran like 30 FPS, and the ground was like de-rendering and shit.
So,
Did you
I'll
try
be honest
different
with you,
graphic engines? Because I found massive
also true.
differences
yeah.
when I was emulating
I
Breath
think
of the Wild and different like Zelda games, even all the way back to like Wind Waker. I found that switching to like Vulkan as opposed to OpenGL is it's massive difference. Gives you massive frames
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
I was
no,
getting
I-
like
I
40
don't think-
frames in Breath of the Wild, and then I switched to Vulcan, and I was getting like 120.
I think I got too pissed at trying to figure it out and just quit.
You should really get back into it, dude. There's
Yeah,
a
dude.
fucking great games that you've probably never played.
Yeah,
They-
probably
dude.
because we didn't have a
So-
lot of money growing up.
Do you guys know of a good website to download them from? I have one already, but I'm wondering if you guys actually have anyone.
Yeah,
them around.
but I'm not gonna
I-
disclose my information here on the stream because
Yeah,
I don't.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
was
don't
gonna also
support
say that.
emulations, but I can send you one. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Brad, if you hit me up on Snapchat, I have a really good one that I get all of my ROMs and shit from.
Yeah.
That's where I get one already, and so far I've actually been pretty happy with them. And from what I've seen, there's like a wide variety, anywhere from like the Sega Genesis up to like the PS3.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of
go
really
ahead,
nice
I
stuff.
mean,
I want to play some
But
Dreamcast
for
games on
sake
stream.
of them going down, let's not.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
wanna say
yeah.
their
I want to.
names.
I really want to do some
Don't just
Dreamcast
play.
shit on stream. I think that'd be fun. There's some really fucking.
What
That'd be cool.
Dreamcast games though? Because I don't really know of any Dreamcast games that are any good besides like Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got the classics like Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, but also a fun, a stupid fun game on on Saturn. Dude, you got some wonky shit. You got like fucking gemstone, or no, is it Power Gem or some shit? Some dumbass like 4-person fighter. That's pretty fucking good. And then, yeah, I just really want to play Sonic Adventure 1, even though that game's kinda ass.
Okay. Alternative though, download Dolphin and get Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut.
Yeah,
Far better.
I already have Dolphin. Look, that's not a problem. I play Melee competitively. You don't think I
Okay.
have Dolphin?
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you would have just started, if
Just
you would have
shit
led
on
with
kid.
that,
Yeah, I have, actually, funny enough, for my PC, I have an N64 adapter, so I can play N64 games, like, on the actual controller and shit,
oh
which is
my
pretty
God.
fucking nice.
See, I never grew up with an N64. I've never held an N64 controller.
They're fucking
Yeah.
awful.
Believe
Well, I have
Yeah.
They're the
They
weirdest
look
thing to try to
like
handle.
Hang on, let
controllers
me go
from
find mine.
that my
So-
fucking grandma that doesn't know anything about video games would design.
Here's the dumbest part ever. They gave you adapters to attach onto the controller itself. And I think they even allow you to play like Game Boy games with it. It's so weird. And I'm either thinking of that one or the GameCube, but I think GameCube you just mounted something underneath on the bottom and it just played it magically like that.
Okay, so what systems did you guys all grow up with? I grew up with like the GameCube and PS2. Those were my shit.
I had,
got
too many.
a Game Boy Advanced SP, PS1, PS2.
All right.
Okay, PS1 had
So-
some real good classics on it.
We played a lot of Crash racing games.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
That's some friends became enemies.
There was
I-
no
Same
love.
with Mario Kart.
There was no love at all when it came to racing games, and
I
like,
grew up with-
especially CTR.
Yeah, I grew up with fucking N64. Some Xbox, the classic, and then GameCube. But for like N64, that was probably like my favorite console growing up because I loved playing shit like Mario Party. Mario Party was lit because I would just I forced my brothers to stop playing with me at some point because I just kept getting the RNG. It would just fucking be on my side. Just the nuts shit would happen. I'm like, this is crazy, bro. But hell yeah.
I think what I grew up with was the Game Boy Advance, the Advance SP, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, PlayStation 1 and
fuck yeah.
2.
Okay, so I've heard two people now that mention the Advance SP, and I also grew up with one of those. I ran that to the ground.
I had
And,
two of them at one point, and that's because one of them was actually fell from a fireplace. So the screen is completely broken.
So what games besides what I know what you're both gonna say? is Pokemon.
Actually, no. I didn't play Pokemon on it.
No, what'd you play on it then?
Mainly it was a lot of car games. Is what I was really into.
I played a lot of games on the Game Boy. All right. So I actually still have my Game Boy. I did a shell swap
Oh
on it
shit, he
for a
busted
Kyle
it
game
out.
one. But yeah, I still have my Game Boy. I played Pokemon.
I got mine somewhere. I just need to find it.
There was
But
a
mine's
Thai game. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but it was like TY.
You're thinking of Ty the
Yes, Ty the
Tasmanian.
Tasmanian Tiger.
Yeah, I
Came
had
out
his
for
GameCube
and
games.
PS2.
And his GameCube
Yes,
games were
Zach.
sick. I love that game. That game was a
Those
fucking
were
great game.
Sick game.
That was a great series.
I just had the Game Boy version of it.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember we
To
went
be
over to my
honest, the Game Boy
cousin's house
version was
once,
pretty bad.
and they had the PS2 version, and I had no fucking clue how to control anything because it was so different.
Okay, to be perfectly honest, I emulated that game like probably half a year ago, and the camera controls in that game wonky as fuck.
They
Okay,
are
even
really
if you
bad.
put it to the
That's
lowest
exactly what my
setting,
problem was.
it's like a centimeter you're doing 360s. Okay, it's ridiculous.
It is pretty fucking wild, yeah. Yeah.
So was Frogger. There was like a
You
game
played the fucking.
I did that on PC. Although it was Windows
I also
98, but I
played
still
the
played it.
PlayStation version.
I played a lot of pinball on the PC. The good old Vista.
Ooh, there we go.
Yeah. Whenever
Space
I went
pinball.
over to my grandpa's and grandma's house.
Hell yeah!
My favorite game ever on the Game Boy Advance was Mega Man Battle Network.
That game's fucking awesome. Those games are sick.
I am so happy that you know what that is because not many people do.
Yeah, those were a sick game. That shit was like the first introduction for like me of like some Highland JRPG bullshit. Like
You're right. Right. That was some sick shit.
Yeah,
I think the most memorable one I played was Metroid Fusion.
it's a really good game.
Never-
I actually emulated that
It
one
is.
pretty recently, and that was a fun one to play.
I have never
It was-
played a single Metroid game in my life, but I've been thinking of emulating Metroid
Same.
Prime for the GameCube pretty
That's a
recently.
great game too.
It is.
Prime and Prime 2 are really good. Prime 3 is... or wait, no, sorry, we're still waiting for Prime 3. That's the joke. They
Are you
announced
talking about
it.
the M? The other... The
Yeah,
M?
other M. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. It should have been Prime.
I haven't
Dude.
played any of the Metro games.
Metro?
Yeah, me neither. I'm in the same boat. Metro? I played Metro.
I like the Metro series. That's a sick series.
I
Too.
do too. I picked up
I played
Exodus
a
for
little bit
really
of
cheap on the
Metro.
PS4 lately.
There was one of them that was free on with Xbox Game Pass, or not Game Pass, but Xbox Live Gold at one
I'm
point.
pretty sure that was Last Light.
Probably.
That sounds right.
Was it?
Was it like the third game in this series?
Yeah, that was. It was
Yeah.
the latest one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was the very newest one where you had no idea what the fuck was going on
I
because
was
the
gonna say-
first two actually matter. In this.
I was gonna
Because
say.
it was like what Last Light and then
Yeah,
Exodus.
Yeah.
I was making my way through a tunnel and they're screaming like, "It's that thing!" I'm like, "What is that?"
What
Hey,
the fuck?
hang
is
on.
that thing? What do you mean?
Wait a second. Who am I? And what the fuck is that? How did I get here? Yeah.
It's the Russian bullworm.
Why am I Russian?
Yeah, that that series is fucking great. That's actually a series I've really enjoyed recently.
If you guys are into reading,
got
books
I
are
got a
pretty
couple of
fucking
them.
good too.
I haven't read the books yet.
Wait, it's based
I've been
off
waiting
of
to try
books?
2033. Yeah, they're based off books, I believe too.
Yeah,
Yep,
they're based
yep.
off books. I still really want to read them at
Pretty
some
cool.
point. I've heard they're pretty good. I've read the fucking Witcher books, and the way that
I
motherfucker
have
writes that
not.
shit is the worst writing imaginable. Like, he'll be... Okay, so a perfect example of this is there's this fucking cool-ass bar fight that's like, they talk about... But they tell it from the perspective of this fucking, like, old elderly woman or some shit in the bar that gets blood splattered on her face anyway, so she's already even more fucking, like, she can't see anything, so we just get told it through that. It's just the fucking worst writing imaginable, but you keep reading because you want to know just where it goes.
I actually just picked up a new book that so I'm really into Sea of Thieves and like the lore behind it.
I'm sorry.
So I picked up like a lore book about Sea of Thieves.
Oh. You telling me they're just not some pirates, bro? You telling me there's some fucking story behind that shit?
There's like no like the characters in it, like when they talk about like I don't remember what the name of it is, but like the big guy that his like ghost skeleton skull is in the sky. Yeah. Like the story behind him.
Okay.
Flameheart or something.
Yeah. Okay. That's kind of cool, I guess. Hell yeah. Into some pirates, I guess. Yeah, horror. Matey.
What games are you guys excited for coming up?
Me playing Cyberpunk.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Hey man, it's actually playable right now.
Okay, I haven't actually played it.
I did not refund it. It was actually halfway decent when I played it. It wasn't running as good as I expected it to, but whatever. It was playable.
Shit. Last episode, Zach, you were like, well, it's a game. Is it a good game or is it a bad game?
Look, it's a game.
Is it a game worth playing?
Look,
that's what I want to know.
Like right now, I would, I'd probably still say no because like even so, like the endings don't feel that meaningful. Like as opposed to like some shit like actually a game that came out recently that I want to play is fucking Nier Replicant or whatever. The fucking first one before the other one, but it's not.
Okay, that's.
Yeah.
I have a question about that. What is that like in sequence to Nier Automata or?
Yes. Okay. So technically, how the story goes is Replicant is like the original story, how Toria or how Yoko fucking Toro or whatever fucking came up with it or whatever. Then when it was coming over to the States or whatever, for whatever reason they didn't like it, so they changed up like everything, and you get this fucking dad, like depressive fucking story, and this like this offshoot thing that's not really canon but a really good game, and then it picks up with Automata and shit. So yeah, technically it starts off with the Replicant and shit. But I've heard it's pretty good.
So it's a prequel.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So what about you guys? What games are you excited for?
I mean, I'm kind of excited for the remake Pokemon games coming out the end of the year.
What remakes? Of what?
They're remaking Diamond and Pearl.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Platinum features from Platinum is also getting put into.
I'm never supporting Nintendo
with the Gen stuff
because they shut down. They shut down Melee tournaments. I can't support them. Fuck Nintendo. They cease and desisted so many tournaments. I'm not fighting. I'm not. I'll
never come back.
No. It's not that. It's not that. No. It's not the thing that they won't come back. It's that they're fucking trying to stop us from playing a fucking game from fucking 21 years ago because they don't make money off of it. And that's the only fucking reason.
I disagree with that as well.
Yeah, that's
they're like, oh, just play the new Smash. Just why would you want to play an old one? Because this one's fun and buggy and it's a great game. Why would I want to play this new fucking garbage?
You just told me you play Melee.
Yeah, and Melee's... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Melee's dog shit. It's a fucking... It was rushed. It was made in under a year, and that's why I love it. It's just this buggy mess, and that's why it's this great game that it is today. It's because they only had such a short time.
What about Ultimate, then?
No.
What about Ultimate?
Ultimate sucks.
We don't talk about Ultimate.
Ultimate sucks.
What? Oh...
They took out everything that was good. Hey, let's I don't give a fuck how many characters are. They can fucking add 200 goddamn characters. I'm still gonna play the one from fucking on the GameCube. They could add
Alright.
like just fucking to the most nut shit ever. Like they just add Master Chief into the fucking Smash. I'm still not fucking doing it. I don't care.
Alright, well, you just shit on all of my arguments, so I'm done.
Yeah. Look.
He just
Yeah.
walks off the stage.
Yeah. I don't.
Sure, I'm done.
The one thing that looks cool with Nintendo right now that I will say is the new Pokemon Snap, but I'll just emulate that. I'm not gonna buy it. I'll just emulate Pokemon Snap. It looks cool though.
I'm not even sure what other games come out this year.
I am
haven't
really
kept up with them.
excited for a game that was announced in like 2016 and is finally coming out this year. It's called Biomutant.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about Elden Ring,
that
and
comes
I'm
out
like,
this-
damn, that we haven't heard
I
anything on
think I
that in a
remember
while.
seeing this and thinking it looked really cool.
It looks really freaking awesome. You can customize your it looks like really extensive character customization. And then the story is, plays out whatever way you want, like Skyrim sort of, based on your decisions. But it's all like it looks really comic book like. So when you hit people, there's like POW symbols that show up and shit like that.
Sounds interesting.
And
Yeah.
it reminds me a lot of like Sly Cooper, if you guys have ever played that.
Oh yes, I love Sly Cooper. Which one was your favorite?
All of them? Fuck.
No, you have to pick one. You have to pick one game. Which one's the?
I like the
You-
first one the
You're
best.
not allowed to
Sly-
go chronologically, but
Two. Sly 2.
I like the
Sly
first
2
one.
was
I
good.
think I really like Sly. I think Sly 3 was my favorite.
What the
Sly
fuck?
2 was
Hang on a
Thank
second.
you.
What? You think the worst one's the best?
Oh,
Okay.
Which one? Okay.
Sly
hold on,
3
let me
was
look up
fucking
the
great,
videos.
okay? I have nothing against Sly 3. And Sly 4.
Oh wait,
the one that
I'm
came
thinking
out
of
on
4.
PS3
I'm thinking of
and
4.
later.
Yeah. That's no.
Okay, that was honestly the worst one, but it was still fucking great.
I'm thinking of 4. Yeah, 4
Yeah,
kind of
let's
sucked.
see, who do we got?
But 3 was alright.
Panda King's in it.
Yeah, that's 3.
Mugshot,
That's 3, man.
General Sao. Yeah. I like
Where they
that one.
try and break into the Cooper vault because yeah.
You know what's a great
That's
PlayStation
great.
game?
Yeah.
As a hidden gem.
What?
And if you've never played it, I highly recommend. Parappa the
Yeah,
Rappa.
what-
No.
Oh yeah.
No. I decide not to.
Why?
So funny thing
Okay,
about that is we only had a demo version of it. It was like on one of those demo discs that had like 16 different games, but they were all like demos that you only had like a little like
Yeah.
one game that you can play.
Okay, the reason I don't like Parappa the Rapper, one, because I don't know basically shit about it. So that probably bunks everything right there. But
Yeah.
two, what I have seen of it, I'm not a fan of rhythm games or music-based games to begin with.
Alright, see, that's the problem. because
Besides
that is
things
the whole
that
genre.
involve, besides things like Dance Dance or Guitar Hero or something that revolves some sort of peripheral that is more immersive, you know what I mean?
I mean, I guess that's true. I could feel that. But, like, I don't know. The story of Parappa is just this dumb little story, and that's the reason why I think I like it so much. It's just an overall good story.
Okay, I have two more games that I'm excited for. Back for Blood, like a little Left 4 Dead clone type thing, made from the creators of Left 4 Dead, but not under Valve. And new
Interesting.
Halo game.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Halo
Halo
Infinite?
comes out end of this year. Yeah.
Yeah, at
Is
December.
that Infinite?
Yeah.
Yep. And it's releasing
Okay.
on PC, cross-platform,
Day 1. Yeah.
on Game Pass.
I've
believe.
played Halo 1 and 2, and I'm working my way through 3 right now because I finally bought the Bullet and bought the Master Chief Collection.
It's a good
But
game.
I still need to play 4 and 5, but I've heard 5 is pretty crap.
Well, look, 4 is also not
yeah.
that great.
Yeah.
Four is
Actually, I really
mean-
liked. Okay, I actually bought
wait,
the
ODST.
Halo 4 limited
ODST is
edition
cool.
Xbox 360,
Hey,
and I
wait, did
fucking
that come
love
with the
that console.
statue? The fucking
No, I didn't
Oh,
get the one with the
I got the
statue. That was a
ODST
little broke boy.
statue. I got that shit. That shit was
That's dope.
ballin'. Yeah.
I ended up selling it so I can get an Xbox One, but I fucking love that console. It was so dope looking,
True.
and it made special sounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shit was cool.
I have never owned an Xbox past the original Xbox.
Original Xbox is pretty pog.
I actually have an Xbox Series S coming in the mail right now.
Nice.
Ooh.
Did you get the all digital, or do you have a disc drive?
No, mine's the digital. It's the Series S. The S doesn't have a
Oh yeah, you're right.
disc drive.
The S. Wait,
X
the
does.
Xbox Series S.
Yeah, the Series S does not
Oh,
have the
dope.
disc drive.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
X
I was
does.
thinking you were saying the S, the one S.
Oh, yeah. I have
Nah.
that one too, but
Honestly, though, think about it. The Xbox One S is still a pretty capable console. It can do 4K. It can do
Yeah.
fucking.
yeah.
Plus, here's another great thing about Microsoft is they allow through if you want to become an Xbox developer, or like a workaround, you can use it as a retro console.
Yep.
To
I've
emulate
seen a
games.
couple people do that. I've also
Linus
seen
Tech
that there's
Tips
a
did a
lot
video
of
on it.
like hiccups and stuff that you have to do, a lot of
Oh,
workarounds that you
definitely.
Well, yeah, there is.
have
There's
to keep in mind when you're gonna do something like that. It's not just like it's not like loading up a Raspberry Pi with a retro box or something where you have all the things there. It's
You
it's a
know,
little bit more of a
you have
process.
to you have to manually load everything in, and it doesn't
nice.
always work.
But it is a really capable emulation console.
True.
Mhm.
Yeah, no.
Plus, you get that Series S. It's nice and quiet, Brad, and you got that SSD.
Yeah, I plan on reselling it.
Oh,
I thought about doing it for a while, then I realized I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different things I can use for gaming and emulating.
Honestly, everyone hates on scabbers, but like if you can get a next gen console at a good deal, it's a really good opportunity to make some money. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
True.
mhm.
You can't go wrong with making money. That's what I like to say.
Honestly, there was a time I went into our local Walmart to buy an Apple Pencil for my mom for Christmas because my stepdad was buying her an iPad. So we went in and I walked through the electronics section and I passed by their game cabinets and they just happened to have Xbox Series X there. So
You told me
I
Oh,
about this
baby.
story.
I looked at it and I seriously thought for a second. I'm like, I could buy this, turn around and sell it. And then I was like, and then I was thinking, I'm like, but my friend Tanner wants an Xbox Series X, so I'll text and see if he wants one. So I text him, I'm like, hey, did you want an Xbox Series X? And he's like, yeah, but I can't really afford one. I'm like, well, you can pay me back later. He's like, okay, then yeah. So I was like, okay, and I bought it, and then he came and picked it up for me, and then he paid me back later.
Wasn't
True.
that also the story where someone was trying to? No, that was a PS5 that was. Someone was trying to swipe it from you.
What? No, that wasn't
Didn't
me.
someone?
Austin,
I
someone
thought
tried
someone
to
tried to
swipe your PS5? You
in
mean
the
your big
Walmart. I thought they were
Wi-Fi
trying to
card?
resell. I thought they were. I thought they were trying to take it and buy it so they could resell it.
I've never
No, I
had
didn't have
somebody
anyone
try to
try to
steal
take
something
mine.
from me.
I seriously
Oh,
thought that was
funny
you.
story about that. Today at work, I
Oh
was
boy.
working with my boy Lyndon. We want to get him on the podcast at some point,
Come on,
but
Lyndon.
He's got a better computer now
yeah,
to do it at least.
yeah, he got a
He has
really
a
good
better
deal
laptop.
on a
Lyndon, if you're
3070,
listening to this podcast, get the fuck on here.
True.
he he got a 3070 for below MSRP. Anyway,
Wait,
yeah,
so how? Wait,
what was that?
Are you
He has
allowed to
connections.
disclose how much?
I don't
I
even think
think he
he's told
said
us.
it was between like 420 and 440, somewhere in there.
Oh,
That's
But
funny.
yeah, we were sitting there working, and this guy, he comes up and he stops and looks at the door, and then he looks back at his car, and I'm like, oh, good, he's gonna turn around in his car and grab a mask and then come in. And then he just goes, "Ugh," and he turns to the door and opens it up, and he's like, "You require masks?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we require masks in the store." And he's like, I got vaccinated." And I'm like, "We still require masks in the store."
I was
And then he
there.
turned around and he went and grabbed a mask and came back in. He's like, "How do I wear this?" And he was like wearing it over his eyes. I'm like, "Dude, come on, quit being an ass." And then he asked if we faxed, and I was like, "Yeah, we faxed." And then we got into a little argument over vaccination, and then I faxed, and the entire time he was bitching about it and like yelling at me, sort of. And then um, I get done faxing it, and he pays, and he's all happy, and he pulls out his card, and then like I go and I put it in, and he's like, "Oh, too bad I didn't have any cash on me, or I'd give you a tip." And I'm like, "But I saw a little bit of cash at the bottom of your wallet." But whatever, I won't say anything. So I handed back his card, and he goes, "Oh, thank you, whatever, have a nice day," and walks out the door. And then like 10, 15 minutes later, Lyndon goes, where are my glasses?" And he was like, they were sitting right here. And at first I just sort of ignored him, thinking, he'd just look underneath there's like a little ledge, and sometimes stuff like slides underneath it, and I was thinking maybe that happened with the glasses. But he looked around a little bit and couldn't find them, and then he was like, I seriously can't find this. And my friend Allie from college was there, and I looked and we also have like a little hole for bringing cables up, power cables and Ethernet cables and whatnot. And I was like, well, maybe it got knocked into there. So we look around in there, and then they point, and I was like, well, I mean, that's where that asshole guy was standing, right there on that side of the desk. And then they were like, yeah, that's true. I'm gonna go check camera. And Lyndon goes and checks the camera for before and after, because we have a camera pointed right there at the desk, and the his glasses were right there. And then when the guy left, they were gone. So he rewinded the camera a little bit, and he saw this guy clear as day on the camera just grab the glasses while I was faxing the number.
wait. So you're telling me dude stole a pair of prescription glasses?
Yeah.
Oh, we
Yeah.
took a pair.
What the hell for? I understand prescriptions are expensive when you go get them, but why the hell would you steal a pair? You take some from
I
another
was gonna
person. What?
say, like, what are
Yeah,
you doing?
What?
there's no point
What
because no one has the same
actual
eyes.
shit went through that guy's brain? What? Why would you steal a?
Mhm.
I'm having a
Well,
fucking
it gets better.
meltdown right now, dude, because
It
my
gets better.
brain can't handle what the hell that guy was thinking.
Well, here's the story. So
Oh,
Lynn goes back and pulls the video footage off, and then
what?
afterwards he was like, "Oh, tomorrow I'm gonna check the camera over at the gas station," because the owner of our store also owns the gas station next door, so we have access to the security cameras. And he he's like, and I'm like, "You should really call now and get a report started at least." He's like, "Oh, okay." So we call up the non-emergency number, and had him come in, and we were like, "Yeah, you just sort of swiped him while I was busy and he was busy." And he was like, "Oh, description." We're like, um late 40s, obese, balding on the top, blonde hair. and
The
and he's
stud.
driving a beat
That's
up
my role
old
model.
black Honda truck.
Hell yeah.
And the cop goes, he like writes it all down, and he was like, "Oh, what's it?" And he was like, "We also have his name because he paid by credit card." So we gave him his name, and then we're also like, we also have the phone number he sent the
fucking
fax
idiot.
to, which had all of his information. So we gave him that number as well, which was like the Wisconsin unemployment department.
Oh no.
So they have easy access to that.
My
And
bro
then,
did not think. He
and it
just
gets
was like,
even
glass
better.
is mine.
I need these glasses.
Even better. After the cop got done turning it all, like writing it all down, he stood back up and handed us his card, and then we were like, "Oh, tomorrow we're gonna go to the gas station, get the license plate from the cameras over there." And he's like, "Well, does he look like, I don't know, does he look like this?" and, and we're both like, "Yeah, that's him."
Oh my god. So
The
wait, that
officer just had a picture of him saved in his gallery.
Oh my
so
god.
what are you telling me is that dumb literally fucking did that after I left?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah, it was
god.
like he swiped him while you were there. And then, like, then you left, and then he left with them.
Dude, no. No.
That's
Oh, yeah, also
so
it gets
fucking
better. He
funny.
started, like, related to the masks, he started, screaming at us about our what our political party is.
Hus is fucking
Like, he
dying.
started
It's the
like
funniest fucking thing. But, like, for the audio listeners, he's
Ozzy
just
is muted right
fucking.
now in Discord, and he's just dying on
He's
camera.
dying.
Oh shit!
So, like at one point, he's like, "I bet you're a liberal, aren't you?" I'm like, "No, I'm independent party, but it doesn't matter." He's like, "No, it does matter. These are the facts." Blah 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 blah. and then Allie, who is my again my friend, she doesn't work there, who was just sitting there on a stool because she was visiting before she had to go to work. She said something, then he was like, "Oh, you're just a liberal as well." And I'm like, "Dude, chill out. It's not a political thing at all."
I would have
And
messed with
then he
him and been
just
like, oh
started
yeah, I'm
screaming
communist.
at us. And then he swiped the glasses.
I support
And then
China.
left.
China #1. CCP,
China
baby.
number one.
China.
China #1,
We're-
Taiwan #2.
We're definitely China's favorite podcast.
China number one.
What I'm titling the episode, by the way.
Heck yeah.
Dude, Tiananmen Square didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about.
Didn't happen.
Winnie the Pooh? I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. I'll forget about him, man. It's cool.
Wait, what?
Yeah, did you not know that Winnie the Pooh's banned in China? Because
What?
one of the
Okay.
leaders or whatever looked like him or whatever, so the people would just compare him to Winnie the Pooh, and so he just straight up banned anything to do with it because he didn't fucking like it.
Just goes, nope.
Psych, bitch, you thought.
You had that last pot of honey. Now you go. Bye-bye.
Alright, I'm good now.
You're now undead.
I'm alright.
Anyway, Austin, you gotta end that story.
Not working properly. What? No, that was just it. We got a police report, and then they're gonna call back tomorrow probably.
So a follow-up
That's
for
it.
next week.
Yep. Where he walks back with the glasses.
Oh, I have a great story about when I used to work at to work, Austin. Radio Shack.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
The Shack.
Yes,
The Shack.
the shack
So
does
back-
tack.
Jack is back.
Mhm.
So in the smaller store, when I used to be there like all by myself all the time,
Yeah.
this guy
Store
came
where I
in.
live.
This guy came in. All right, old guy. I don't know how old he was. Probably like 70s, 80s at
Mhm.
least.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes in with a laptop and he's like, "It doesn't work anymore." I'm like, "Okay." So I checked it and the battery was like completely dead. I'm like, "When's the last time you charged it?" He's like, "What do you mean?"
Oh no,
I'm like,
it's one of
"When
these
did you
guys.
charge it?" He's like, "What do you mean charge it?" I'm like, "When in order to use the laptop, you have to take a cord and you gotta plug it into the laptop to make sure the battery gets
yeah,
electricity.
some power, yeah.
This is literally I'm quoting myself right now. This is what I said to the man. And he said, "I haven't charged it in 5 years."
How is that mother?
My head proceeded to
Blow
fall
up.
on the fucking floor out of pure amazement.
No, I would have seen it blown up just like out of scanners.
Dude, I don't understand.
I was like,
Oh
I
my
was like,
God.
you have to charge the battery. It has to be charged almost daily. Like these laptop batteries, especially a
Daily,
model
every
this old,
3 hours. What do you mean?
Only a few
How
hours
does
on a
laptop
charge.
shit battery life.
They only last a couple hours.
This man's just
And
using
he's
it to
like,
check
what do you
his.
mean? I don't understand. I haven't plugged any cord into this thing in 5 years. I'm like,
No, I know what it is.
dude, I
Alright.
can't help you.
No, Ozzy, you know what it is? This man, he bought a computer 5 years ago when he was smoking crack. All right, and he would smoke crack and just
You
stare at
better
the
bet on
computer
more than crack, dude. Holy fuck.
screen, thinking that he's using it.
Yeah.
He was
and then
on
he went to
every drug
rehab.
known to man.
Ozzy,
That man.
Ozzy, he just got out of rehab. Okay,
This man
Give
wasn't
him a
even
minute.
actually 70. He was actually like
he needs to learn
30
how
or
to use
40.
this
He
computer
just looked
that he
like real
bought 5
fucked
years
up.
ago for the first time.
But he literally told me it worked fine yesterday, but he hasn't charged it in 5 fucking years.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
great yesterday.
Ozzy,
He's
he
like,
was
"Today
tripping yesterday.
yesterday.
Okay,
Fine.
yes, Ozzy, he was tripping yesterday. He went to his noon meeting at AA meeting for rehab,
Oh
and then
no.
he came to Radio Shack.
Being the dude just
You
had
are-
Alzheimer's. He was just old as fuck. He just like forgot that like
He
he had to
probably had dementia or something, but dude, I could not handle this man.
like he had
I haven't
like
charged
this
it in
man
5
says.
years, but it worked yesterday. My ass.
Also, I like to believe that, like, he couldn't have used it for long. Like, there's no way he used that laptop for like as long.
No, here's what happened. He used it a little bit 5 years ago. All right, it had like 75% battery. He shut it down. It sat for 5 years. The battery decays down. It has like 20% battery. He turns it on, uses it for like 15 minutes, goes, "Okay, I'm done," shuts it down, and then next day turns it on. It doesn't turn on anymore. So then he comes
We
to
don't have
Radio Shack because
nuclear powered batteries powering these fucking devices, dude. We're not that far in the future.
God,
No,
You
dude.
because then
take
we.
your
Oh,
Imagine
Then
we
if we
actually-
did.
Chernobyl.
speaking
I
about
can't wait.
future technology, Toyota, the car manufacturer, just
Oh,
came
I
out
thought-
with the first
yeah,
hydrogen car.
Thought you were fucking talking about Toyota, the fucking gun manufacturer. Of course you meant the fucking
Hell
car
yeah.
manufacturer.
right. Wait, you're telling me Toyota makes
I had to
guns?
Hey,
clarify.
God. Yeah, the fucking.
They make the warheads, man.
Oh, you're telling me we got a
Imagine that.
hydrogen-powered car now? This shit.
Yeah, actually, they have. It's like a race car, and the guy said it felt a lot like just a normal combustion engine.
Hey, jokes on you, it's a mini hydrogen bomb.
I was gonna say, yeah. We just wait till that bitch just.
Imagine someone driving that home.
One
drunk.
thing
They
goes
better
wrong
have
with the fucking
airbags on
engine.
airbags on that shit.
Not true.
I've seen the crashes in the F1 races, and if there was a hydrogen engine involved, oh my god.
Dude, actually, something I've been getting into is like NASCAR recently, or just like racing in general. That shit's wild. Yeah, just watching cars. Just like there's like some raceways where the cars will just get fucking destroyed in half, just completely fucked. But the dude's fine. Oh my god, what the fuck?
They have like
Yeah.
they have like flame-proof suits that are like 2 inches thick.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
No, it's crazy.
Dude,
I put
imagine
one
like the
on.
motorcycle racing,
So
like the high-speed motorcycle racing.
so there's actually some of those that are nice because they have like a special tube that runs through them to cool down the body.
Yeah. I've
There's
heard
actually
about
some
that.
nice usefulness out of it,
Oh,
but
that's dope.
oh my god, they're heavy as shit.
Oh
Yeah, dude,
yeah.
if you have a
I have one, put it on.
flame-resistant suit on, it's gotta be heavy as fuck.
Why do you
And it's more
have
than just that
one?
one suit too. I don't have one. One of my
Oh.
friends races.
Oh hell yeah, that's Pog. Hell
Ah,
Actually, no, I have a few friends that race.
very
One of them does
nice.
motocross. The other one does actually like circle track racing.
Hell yeah.
The only racing I've ever done is with remote control cars.
Yeah, that's what I've
The
done.
only racing that I've done is a Burnout 3 Takedown.
Good game.
Crash tag.
I've been getting in
team
some
racing.
fucking drifting, dude. Drifting's cool as fuck.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Like in game or IRL?
IRL a bit.
What do you have for a car then? What?
Nothing right now, but I've been watching a bunch of shit on it. But something I've been looking into for picking up here in the States is probably a Miata or some shit. Just something fucking basic to fucking... And it'd be funny as fuck to see a huge ass man step out of a Miata.
Put an LS or a Hellcat in it.
No, I don't
They're
think
nice,
I
but
will.
they're uncomfortable.
No, I don't think.
6-gear burnouts.
No.
No.
It's not worth it. I do.
Well, I would.
Huh? Yeah, go on.
I would honestly do like a SR20 with a decent sized turbo on it.
Yeah, SR20s are fucking sick. That's true.
Or 1J.
I was thinking about the 1J actually a bit, but
Because they're a decent platform and they make decent power on stock boost.
yeah, no, they're fucking sick.
Like I've seen people throw them in 240Zs and they just take it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They take it, they run it.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's a fucking sick ass car. Yeah. At some point, and I have like the resources and shit to like do any work and shit on it. I have my grandparents and shit own a garage and shit, so I can just do anything that I need out there.
Nice.
Fog it
My
up.
dad's a Hypertech, so I get some cool shit too.
Dude, shit, that's fog. Hell yeah. No, fuck yeah. Yeah, no, cars are sick. That's what I've been learning recently. Like, this shit's pog. There's a lot of wild
Cars are
shit you can
pretty
do.
dope, man.
Yeah, true. Just expensive.
Yeah, that is true.
Don't
That
remind
is
me.
true. Cars in any form, no matter if you have the little Matchbox ones or the RC ones or the fucking actual cars, they're all expensive as hell.
Yep.
Yeah. Dude, we had a little RC car at Radio Shack that we sold for $200.
I think I remember that.
Was that after
Those
things are
I left?
nuts.
Was that after I left?
It
I don't
was a
remember that.
No, that
it
was a dune buggy one, I
I
think.
don't think so. No, it was like a blue race car one. It was like a foot long.
Okay.
And on like slow when it was slow, I would just drive it up and down the different we have 2 lanes in the store, 2 aisles,
Mm.
and they're both really long because the store is really long. And I would just drive the race car up, turn around, come back over and over. And I crashed that thing multiple times, and I broke up the plastic and stuff on it, and I just
Jesus
taped it together with packing tape.
Yeah, that was a dune buggy, dude. I remember that thing vividly.
That's what. Okay, I know
That
why
thing with
that
launch
thing was
wheelies
always
so
broken
easy.
now.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
Everyone's
fucking
like,
fun.
why is it so broken? I'm like, because
Austin's out here
Because I
just
see
whipping it.
because we've had it for a while and people have
You know
crashed
it.
it into the freaking stands. No, it's because Austin.
I remember distinctly one time I was standing all the way down on the other side of the store, and we have, how long would you say the store was? Like 40,
It's
50
like a
feet?
Probably
bowling
35,
alley.
40 feet.
Yeah.
Easily.
Like a
And,
I remember
bowling
putting
alley.
flooring in that place. That sucked.
So I would I raced it all the way down to the end to where the counter was, and then I let go of the trigger, but then the remote lost connection, so I couldn't stop it, and it just kept going, and it just smashed into the
Oh,
countertop,
shit.
and the plastic broke into a bunch of pieces, and like the wheels like locked up for a second. I was like, "Shit, I'm gonna have to pay for this."
That's fucking
and
funny.
then I taped it all up together, and I turned it off and back on, and it was fine. I'm like, all right, we good.
Bruh. Yeah. Though, the ideal car for drifting? No, this would never happen. But the AE86 is just so fucking cool.
Landon has one.
I know he does.
My preferred car if I were to drift is a BMW 3 Series.
Oh, understandable. That's a
I
pretty...
don't know anything about drifting.
Yeah, don't worry. Or a JZX100,
Yeah.
because the JZX100 is also pretty fucking cool.
I've seen those from Adam LZ's YouTube channel. Those are pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
And that's got a 1J in its stock.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
it,
sure.
it does have... Yeah, it comes
So-
1J stock, which is fucking nuts.
Brad,
What?
I don't think I ever got to hear what games are you looking forward to?
Oh,
I
yeah.
honestly haven't kept up with them because I've been so busy with work. I work IT down in like the Madison, Wisconsin area now.
Mm-hmm.
So I literally focus on nothing but servers most of the time now.
Hey Zach, yeah, get ready to bleep that out, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better
Mhm.
timestamp it.
And I'll just go through it again, like I do the last second before uploading.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's fine. It look,
this will be
it
the
happened.
last week, though.
So
This is the last time.
yeah,
Final.
he fucking
Done
says
with the
that.
semester starting Friday.
He says that, but then the next time we
Nice.
do
I've been
this,
working.
his PC's gonna crash again.
Don't say that, man.
No.
terrible.
There's
Yeah,
no
I'm just
no
fucking
way
with
it's
it.
crashing.
Yeah.
That's his lifeblood.
Yeah.
Literally.
So I found
I'm
out.
sorry.
You know what
Well,
died in it?
you know what
The
really
CPU
sucks?
died.
Is that cabling behind it. Oh my god.
And that's why you
the
upgraded. What'd
cable.
you upgrade to?
His CPU, the 58.
Upgraded to a Ryzen 7 5800X.
What's the specs on that? Is that an 8-core?
It's
I think it's an
let me
8-core.
let me open Task Manager real quick.
I don't actually know. It's just some top of the line
performance CPU.
7th gen.
It's one of the top line ones,
Pretty
yeah.
good, yeah.
We got 8 cores, 16 threads, whatever.
It's like a revision of
Clocked
the
at-
3700X, I think.
Yeah,
Clocked at what?
Clocked at 4.20 gigahertz.
Oh, baby.
Oh! Yeah.
It's funny because that's base clock on it. I don't.
What's
have to
turbo
or
then?
anything. I don't know. I don't.
6.9.
Ah, nice.
6.9. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Alright. Well, this has been an episode. We talked about
Yeah.
computers, things.
Peripheral
Yeah.
things. We got
Also-
retro games in there. We got
If
some
you
new
guys,
games in there.
Want to help support us, maybe you may check out that Raise Energy behind us. We haven't talked about this much, but if you guys want to use code SMALLMEMBER for 15% off at Raise, it's like Rep Sports or something. It's in the description. But if you guys use code SMALLMEMBER, check out. It's 15% off, and they have a lot of great products like energy drinks, some sleep products, and some workout stuff. So if you're trying to be a nice fit boy, maybe check them out. But this is gonna be it for
Use code SMALLMEMBER.
yeah. This is gonna be it for this week.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah,
guys.
this is Penguin Billy.
Thank you for coming on. We do appreciate it. You guys, this was a banger episode, and maybe rate us or some shit on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, if you're listening on an Apple Podcast, if you're on YouTube, leave a comment.
Yeah, and
Like
yep,
and subscribe.
yep. Peace,
Boy,
bitches.
that's the shit.